More than 10 million people in the United States have been diagnosed with diabetes, which makes it a major concern for pharmaceutics. New drugs need to be developed to help control the effects of not being able to produce or regulate their own insulin levels.
No, stop! You can't do that because the gastric juices within the body will break apart the peptide bonds, leaving the hormone useless for the body to use. Stop! You can't inject insulin because since it's a large peptide hormone, it would be unable to cross the membranes to reach its active sites. Insulin must go through the muscular system for the active sites and metabolic activity to be reached. If it were directly into the bloodstream, it would go through the renal system right away and be excreted out before it was able to have an effect.
Hello kids, Micah Bender here. In the last frame you saw me attempting to inject insulin intravenously into myself. This, however, is not what we do. For the insulin to work, you have to inject it into your muscles tissues for it to reach the pathways. This is something that happens with type 1 diabetes. It's a disease where your body has no insulin on its own. It's kind of sad, actually. You should feel bad for those people. That's why we need to make a push for these new synthetic forms of insulin. Type 2 diabetes, you ask, however, completely different disease. On the other hand, with that, it's when the body has its own insulin, but it can't recognize it. It's kind of sad, actually, if you think about it. People have to take drugs that can activate its own pathways then synthetically. And this takes a lot of talent. So if you can, please donate to the diabetes community today.
We use the synthetic form of insulin, such as Lantus, that mimics the body's own insulin.
We use pills such as Glucotrol that activates AMPK pathways that natural insulin stimulates.